Welcome to this presentation about a workshop Communicate Differently Through Visual Facilitation. I am Guy Janssens, your coach and trainer for this workshop. For most of us, our school education was focused on learning how to use words. And rightly so, because perfection of our skills in written and spoken language is very important. Still, when we talk or write with other people, we often notice that misunderstanding and confusion exist. The main reason for this confusion and misinterpretation is the necessary transformation and translation of words into concepts in our minds. Generally, we represent these concepts as images in our brains. Let's have a look again at these two people talking. They think they are talking about the same thing, but there's some misunderstanding. The one on the left thinks he's talking about an apple, and the one on the right thinks he's talking about a pear. An apple and a pear are rather similar in shape and use, but are of course not the same thing. Now, what will happen if we extract the image from their brains and put it on a whiteboard? The confusion will disappear. Both will be sure to be talking about the same thing, a banana. Also, a lot of details is already visible and objective. For instance, this banana is not eaten yet. It has a perfect shape. The banana is ripe, but not too ripe, because of its uniform yellow color. They don't need to communicate about these details, because it's already clear for both of them. So, adding simple pictures to your communication will effectively and efficiently support your mainly word-based communication. But what's the reason for that? Let's take a look at our brain. About 2/3 of our brain is involved in vision and storing visual information. Of course, it's not exactly the area drawn in this picture, it only shows the portion of the brain dedicated to visual information. Our brain can process a large amount of visual input very fast. Also, it can remember pictures much better than, for instance, words. Therefore, it's a pity that most of us are mainly trained in communicating with words and not by using simple pictures to support our communication. Isn't it remarkable that when we were in kindergarten, we used pictures spontaneously? Our kindergarten teachers always knew exactly what happened at home through our drawings. Drawings that unintentionally could contain a lot of information. Even sometimes they were so specific that our parents felt very embarrassed by them. Unfortunately, we lose or forget this ability during our education and adult life. This is because we are extremely focused on and trained in using words. That is why we will stimulate you in our workshops to rediscover this powerful visual communication capability. By using this capability, you will be able to communicate in a much better and faster way, face-to-face, in groups, and even in a brainstorm mode for yourself. For instance, drawing while thinking about a problem can lead to better solutions. Because you can focus on them outside of your brain, problems can become more clear. Also, if you are dealing with different cultures and languages, you will experience that simple drawings can help to bridge the gaps between cultures and languages. Using simple graphics in your communication will be an important skill in your communication toolbox, besides using words, body language, etc. Now, let's have a look at the workshop itself. First, it's important to emphasize that this workshop is not an art class. If you can recall the basic skills you used in kindergarten, you are well prepared. You will learn how to apply simple drawings in a professional context in order to communicate your messages more effectively. Therefore, we will train you to use your basic drawing skills in a professional and more mature way. We will provide rules and guidelines how to transfer concepts into simple but yet very effective drawings. The training is pretty interactive and set up in a way that small pieces of theory are always followed by exercises to practice what you've learned. You will perform individual exercises, exercises with a partner, and exercises in a group. The workshop will end with a challenging case study. If you like to, you can even bring your own cases to practice. For instance, a PowerPoint slide with a lot of text and transform that into more appealing pictures. I can assure you that your future audience will be very grateful. But the most important reason to join this workshop is the fact that it's fun to participate. We are sure it's fun, because we as trainers experience problems stopping the exercises. Now, I hope you've got sufficient information about our workshop. Of course, you can contact us anytime for more detailed information, or you can take a look at our website. And finally, we at Energy for Business are convinced that pictures in combination with words are much more powerful than words alone. Try to remember all about this presentation after 2 days from now. You will be surprised how much information your brain has stored. For now, thank you for your attention, and perhaps we'll meet in one of our workshops.